All right, just doing a momentary walk through the house. One thing I noticed, you guys have a lot of these bulbs, which are like the old timey aesthetic bulbs that when they're lit they look okay, but I'll show you one that doesn't have that same effect of where it looks like it's blackening on the inside. And then for posterity, it's October 2nd. My watch has no battery. What's this? No clue. Oh, yeah, here's a good example. These ones look a lot clearer. They don't have that blackening. Paint drips. More paint drips. The paint here is kind of shoddy. I don't know if this is dirt or what that is, or if it's just misapplied paint. I'm gathering on misapplied paint because it looks like on the lower level it's okay-ish in terms of its uniformity. Or, pardon me, the upper level it looks okay-ish because they probably just didn't paint that. It looks like it goes from a gray-ish dark to a lighter color. I'd almost hazard to say that they used white, which is interesting. We'll go outside in a bit. We'll check that, but what is that, a exposed screw? Yeah. So it's missing like one of those little hider things. Probably just a sticker. Here's the TV that came with it. I'll probably be moving that out of the way, frankly. Looks like it's got its own thing. That's nice. Unaware of what that is. I'll be asking. Ooh, looks like something hit there. A couple of cracks on. There must have been something laying here because I see one, two. Looks like it's roughly in the same shape. So there's probably something heavy sitting there, maybe like a couch or chair or something. Oh, here's another one of that exact same shape, which is interesting. Let me turn the light on in here. Probably this. Is that the fan? I don't know what this light goes to. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. All right. I don't know what that is. Some weird. I don't know what that is either. Another couple of one of these like marks. One, two. There's another one right there. One, two. Looks like a fit. Oh, I'm done. Looks like that's where the knot. Okay. Never mind. That's where the knot and the wood, because they're all showing at the knot hole. It looks like they're just not in every single plank. So, okay. Looks in order. Weird paint, but makes sense because it's just a closet. It looks like it wasn't painted at all. You can see the coating there. Electric furnace. Thermostat. Carpets look good in here, at least. Shelving. Window. Wonder what this is. Maybe just a night light. Is this the light sensor? Yep. Okay. Night light. Smoke detector. I think this is the bigger of the two spare bedrooms down here. Go to the bathroom next. Yeah, here's one where it's pretty evident. So I'm gonna turn this light off. Is there a secondary light? No. I'm gonna use my watch light. You can see that this bulb is black. The other two are faring a little bit better. There's some yellowing on this one. That one's pretty clear. But that one's just full up black. Here, I'm taking the light away. I'm most likely going to change these bulbs out to a bulb that I prefer to use, that I don't have to worry about having issues. Some sort of residue on the shower curtain bar. I'm just kind of curious if I touch it. It's just a wearing. Okay. Couple of marks. Maybe something here. I don't know what that is. Does that hit? Yeah. Okay. I've never frankly seen one that just does that on the drywall. Usually I see a spring on the door. Another mark here, so there's probably something attached on the door because that looks like it's about in the middle where you might hang like a towel hook or something. Pretty deep gash right there. A little bit of uneven painting. Maybe a little, I don't know if it's water residue. How are the cabinets looking? Yeah, they look okay. Maybe some water damage. Yeah. That one's better than the top drawer. Yeah, definitely some warping in each of the wood. On the water damage side of things. Maybe like a soap thing that was put on its side and it opened in the middle or something. I don't know. Going over to the closets. Looks above board here. Maybe a little bit of separation in the molding down there to the floor, but I'd say that's probably to be expected. Going to the, what I would say is the smallest of the bedrooms, if I had to guess. I'm not a fan of these lights, for the record. Might need some explanations to how those work. Interested what's behind those gang plates. If it's an Ethernet cable or a Cat6 thing, that'd be interesting. This room looks okay. I don't see any issues. You know, some minor scuffing on the floor plates. Maybe a little bit of separation on that one. Actually, yeah. Just some weird painting on the gang plates for the electrical 15 amps. Maybe just some scuffing on the wall. Is there a light in here? Yeah. Oh, it's another one of these weird bulbs. And I do understand why we like these old bulbs, the imitation incandescence, because it gives you that nice warm color that stimulates relaxation and that sort of stuff. I wonder what they had hanging here. A little bit of carpeting piling there. Some here too. And then, can't tell if this is just an effect of the carpet, like the piling of which direction it went from the carpet cleaning or not, but maybe a little bit of discoloration. Let's go back to the original, or the secondary bathroom and see if that's happening here too with the light on. I don't like that these are different switches. They're not uniform. I don't think so. Just the edge of the doors. Going into what I assume is the master bedroom here. A lot brighter since it's facing the sun at this time of day. Maybe a paint discoloration there from, I don't know what that was hanging against, maybe, some actually relatively noticeable paint discoloration over there too. A couple of holes from something hanging up. Like 6 holes in a neat arrangement, so most likely had some picture frames there. Hole there, game plates. Just a view outside since we're here. Bathroom. Some tape up there on the window. Unsure of the purpose there. Okay, these look pretty new. Let's check the drawers. Does this hit? It would. Okay. We'll have to be careful with this. Is there an additional, does that light switch do that? Okay. So this seems to turn on that light in there, which I assume is for a fan. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know what these are for. All right, going into the closet. A little bit of abrasion there. Some abrasion on the paint. Maybe a command strip or something that they pulled out. All right, let's just go outside from here. Oh, there's that wood thing. I don't want to take that out, so we're gonna leave it as is. Little cuts there. Living room. I think we've already been here. Yeah, I already went through this. Yeah, not too happy on that. Very messy. Kind of gross. Interesting line for the grass. Okay, so Cox Communications did the internet here. That's really cute. There's a hole there. Frankly, probably not going to go in here at all. Yeah, this place is scary. It stakes to high health. Oh, God. Is that a Draco? E28? Pretty clean. Crack on the bottom down there. Which I'm okay with. I don't mind. I get things happen. I don't need it replaced. Just don't blame me for it. Man, you guys are all over with the appliances. We have a LG refrigerator, a Maytag dishwasher, a Samsung stove oven, and a Whirlpool microwave. I'm not saying it has to match, but it's just very eclectic. That's cool. Hood. Does it have? Okay, it does. Okay, I'll just go to a drawer that might have issues. Okay, it looks like a little bit of water maybe on that left corner from a leak. Okay, looks in order. Is this a, oh, that's cool. Let's just see if it works. Okay, perhaps I'll need training in how this thing works. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, we're in there. Let's go to the garage. I filled it with a bunch of stuff to get the U-Haul trailer out, but just some miscellaneous stuff that was left by the previous tenant or possibly the owner, which I'll probably store in one of the outside compartments. And we'll go upstairs. Little mark there. A little bit of residue on that. I don't know what that is. A couple of marks as we go up. Does this turn on any light here? Yeah. Half these lights don't work. The bulbs. Marks up there. Couple of marks. Something with some weight must have been here because they've got a drywall anchor, a single one, which is odd. Unless I can see maybe the equidistant one. No, not there. Interesting. A couple of scuffs. Okay, this door's got issues. I'm sure I can reseat it, but not while I'm one-handed. Oh, these aren't even on hinges, they're just flat up. Okay. It's a bit unsafe in my opinion, but hey, they're custom made drawers. Probably a little bit older, probably came with the house from the, I assume that based off the build quality, not in an offensive way, but just on its, just how they did things in the early 80s, cracking the base plate there. I would assume like 83, 81 maybe. A couple indentations of carpet where something heavy must have been. Four corners, scuffing there. And it looks like whatever it was probably hit this door a couple times. Is that a, yeah, it's a full up cut, not just a paint abrasion. And I don't see a protector here for where the door would open at its apex. Stay closed? Nope, that door just kind of stays open, I guess. Is this a broken piece of wood or something? Can't imagine what it was to. The recessed lighting looks like it's hanging a little bit low. Oh, and there's actually two. Yeah, so whatever was there must have been tall. Maybe like a bed frame or something, because I see, looks like it's about the size of like a twin mattress. Maybe it was a twin mattress with a bunk bed. All right. Otherwise, cool room. Very cool. But that concludes it for the most part. Oh, looks like there's a couple of hits there. You can see some paint spattering on the floor from here.